Okay, you can take it away.
Fantastic. Well, I first want to say that I have been looking forward to this webinar for quite some time. So I want to thank everybody who is participating and for those who will be hearing this at a later date. My name is Diana Guerin. I am your BDM with ALG Vacations. I remember when I started back last June, Sam was actually one of the first accounts that I actually connected with. I had a fabulous dinner with her. I got to learn about Just Adventures. And then towards, I guess it was fall time, I had a Long Island BDM dinner and I got to meet Deborah. And Just Adventures has always been pretty high on my list. But I was out for a 4.5 month medical extended leave. So now that I am back, I want to just make all of you aware that I am completely accessible, and I want all of you to know that you can reach out to me at any time should there be any issues that need true escalations. But I thought today would be a great idea to get you guys a little further acclimated in understanding our program, our brand, what we can do for you, promotions that are going on. But first, I really want to just say thank you. It is Travel Advisor Appreciation Month, and there is so much that I want to be able to go over with you and extend promotions further down in the webinar. But let's first go over VAX. ALGvacations.com is the actual site that I do want you guys to be able to go into. ALGvacations.com you can get through on the VAX platform. It's the same username and password. It is your go-to for everything ALGV. It's your best resource for everything. It's your ability to book on all 5 ALGV brands. You guys predominantly book for travel impressions as well as FunJet. Your commission for travel impressions is 16%, and for FunJet, it is 15%. It is your quick access to ALGV support. It is mobile friendly designed. It is an easy login through your VAX account. Again, same username, same password. And it's accessible technology and content. Now, what I just want to point out to you is VAX is like your shopping mall. Everybody, every brand, every provider goes through VAX. When you do go into VAX, on the left-hand side, that first tab, it's going to say brands. The first tab, I believe, when you pull it down, it's going to say ALG Vacations. That's typically where I want you guys to click into, and that's going to take you into our platform, which is what I like to reference to as like your Neiman Marcus, our shopping center, not the mall. The reason why I reference it that way is because this now gives you everything from our marketing, waves, any kind of promotions, our groups department, all of our tech supports, anything that is in reference to ALG Vacations that you're not going to see on the VAX site. So again, log into VAX, but on that first tab where you pull down the brands, I want you to click onto ALG Vacations, and that's going to take you directly into our platform. This also is our DIY click to chat. This gives you all of the different options to contact our call center. I'm going to stop there for a second. You guys are a elite account. You all should have access to our elite contact information. This gives you the top tier res agents that will be able to channel any of your issues at a higher level. You all should have access to that. These tabs over here, when to chat, when to email, when to call, and the support cheat sheet, these are all going to drive you because once you put in your IATA, it automatically channels you to our elite desk. With that being said, if you should ever run into an issue where it's not being handled the right way, whether you're dealing with a during travel issue, whether you're dealing with a post travel issue, if the issue is not being escalated in the manner that you feel is handled at best, that's where your BDM comes in and they advocate for you. I will always say that a BDM is your first alliance to be your advocate, your client's advocate. So I want to make sure that after today, you guys remember my name, remember my face, know how to contact me, and you reach out to me. The best way to basically reach out is emailing me. Put in the subject line the booking number as well as the client's last name. Shoot me what the little information is that you may have in regards to the issue that needs to be escalated, and I then will reach out to the team at best to be able to handle that escalation. Within 24 to 48 hours, we will get it resolved. Don't worry about the delay on it. The moment that it becomes escalated is the timestamp. So when I send it in is when it locks in the issue and when we get it resolved. But nonetheless, I just want to make you guys all available that you can find out when to chat. This is so that way you guys work as efficiently as possible. Just Adventures is a machine. You guys have to work. I don't need anybody waiting on the phone for hours on hold. That's not most efficient for you guys. So you could go to our when to chat and you could populate whatever information into the chat, and this way you don't have to worry about it. Somebody will be in touch with you and you can kind of carry on with your day. When to call, this is a great option. You basically can queue in and they will call you back, but you don't lose your space on that call, which is also good because, again, you guys need to operate most efficiently in your day-to-day business. So again, I don't need anybody worrying about that. Let's talk about Travel Protection Plus. This is so that way you guys could secure your clients with the peace of mind knowing that they can cancel at any time for any reason. Please know that the cash refund is only an option if you click the box for cash refund. Otherwise, they will get the travel credits, future travel credit. So please know that unless that little box for cash refund is clicked, they're not going to get it. There are so many times where people will reach out to me, advisors will reach out to me, and they want a future travel credit, but they didn't purchase the Travel Protection Plus. That's a hard request for me to go back to the team and then ask for any kind of travel credits when no travel protection has been put into place. So just understand that we do have the policy. It may be a little bit more than what other third parties may be offering, but again, they have stipulations. We do not. It is for any reason at any time. And again, definitely make sure that you are protecting yourself and your clients. And sometimes people just automatically make it part of what they do as advisors by putting it in place for them. We do also have low deposits. I got to see if I can move this. Okay. So we do have low deposits. This is put in place to actually secure your bookings for your clients. These are the people who may have a little hesitancy, but we want to make sure that they are 46 days prior to departure and we can secure them with a low deposit. So we have 250 per person on bulk fares to Mexico as well as the Caribbean. These are for those who are looking for sand and sun. 350 per person deposit on bulk fares to Europe. We also have for Travel Protection Plus full travel credit, 250 per person or 350, 200 per person deposit on the ENVFs, excuse me for that, 250 per person deposit on United Vacations, and then 50 per person deposit on land only. And the low deposits without a waiver requirement, it's only $250 per person deposit without a waiver when booking bulk air to Mexico, the Caribbean, Central America through FunJet, Apple Vacations, or Travel Impressions. And again, this is valid on bookings made 46 plus days prior with air on any of these airlines. Now, when you're bundling with air, it's your ability to earn more money. You earn commission on most of the airfares. Plus, there's also a special bonus commission opportunities. This is where you'll find those little agent codes, which we'll go over shortly. You also have the ability to set your own commission, which again, we'll go over shortly as well. You earn more waves points, which is our agent incentive. which we'll go over as well. And you drive higher annual revenue to reach ALG's highest land commission and elite and or wave maker status with perks. You close more sales, you get your lowest pricing when bundling air with hotel together. And it's also sometimes agents will book air separately. But to be honest with you, it's your ability to secure a value to yourselves as well as to your clients by letting them know that you are traveling with them and securing every little change that may take place throughout their trip. And you're protecting your future as well. You gain customer referrals by providing the complete vacation package, which is what I just referenced to, by minimizing the risk of losing customers to Hotel Direct, and enhancing your agency's value proposition by providing complete vacation package service. And you can also earn free seats with United Vacations by earning a $250 air voucher for every 100,000 in revenue booked in a calendar year for travel anytime. These are bookings made with premium cabin fares, counted at a double rate, and there's no limit to how many seats you can earn. We do also have flex pay. This is a approval within minutes. People do have to apply. They have an 11, 18, or 25-month loan option. This is available reservations made 12 days prior to departure. This is just an option if clients do want more of a flexible option made available to them. The road to Europe. Europe, actually, I was looking at my 6-week booking trends. In this territory, we are up 666.7% just within the last week in Europe. So business in Europe, I know a lot of advisors think of us as just sand and sun, Mexico and the Caribbean, but Europe actually has been doing phenomenal in this territory. So don't count us out. This is our global portfolio when it comes to Europe. These are all the different airlines. Over 35 airlines offer convenient routes to Europe from origins across the United States. And like I had mentioned, by going to algvacations.com, we do have one of the tabs within our marketing tab, ALG V360. They have curated itineraries, which makes it easy for you guys to suggest. You guys wind up looking like rock stars, but they curated all of these different itineraries to share with your clients to all of these different destinations and more. So you can definitely make sure that you look into that. Again, on the ALG Vacation side, they are PDF and downloadable as well, made available. Beyond the port. These are all of our ports, especially when considering pre and post. So many people nowadays are looking to extend their journey while at sea. So sometimes if people are going to Italy, they want to be able to enjoy more of Italy. So they'll fly into Rome, spend a few days there before they go onto the ship, enjoy their 7-day, whatever the case may be, arrive at another destination, enjoy a few more days on land as well. Please consider ALG Vacations as your land portion to be able to introduce that as an option to your clients. And many also consider us for Lux. Lux is your 4, 5-star tier resorts. It is with personalized care, experiences, milestone moments. These are your resorts and your hotels, such as the Four Seasons, Park Hyatt, Ritz-Carlton, Waldorf Astoria. They have dedicated concierge services. We just added these resorts just to our portfolio just within the last week and a half, I believe. So not only are they in Europe, but we have taken it to Sand and Sun as well. And my favorite partner is definitely by far Amstar. I actually just had a Sapphire Elite retreat last month. I had one of my accounts, they were I don't even know how this happened, but they wound up going to the wrong dreams, and it was about an hour and 25 minutes away from the dreams that they were supposed to show up at. She's frantically messaging me through WhatsApp. She's text messaging me, and she's like, "Oh my God," she said, "I arrived at the wrong dreams. My fault, my error." So I contacted one of the higher ups at Amstar and I said, Edmund, I said, we have an issue. I said, she's going to spend probably close to $400. I said, trying to get an Uber over to the correct resort. Now, this is off peak hours for them. Within 20 minutes, she had their private shuttle. They went above and beyond. But if anybody knows anything about coming out of the airports and walking through customs and exiting out of the airports, you are attacked like piranhas by all of these airport shuttle people, personalized, whoever. But nonetheless, Amstar makes your rides extremely comfortable. You walk out, you know exactly where they are. They are above and beyond amazing, sweet, loving. I mean, it's like they're family to us. Well, they are family for us. But they definitely, and thank you, Deborah, for that, but they really just are true partners of ours. And anybody who ever experienced Amstar, you know I'm speaking facts and truth, but they've just been absolutely amazing. They actually have an app at this point that as soon as your clients land, they will message you and you can actually follow the app and actually reach them. But they'll provide you with a beverage when you get into their shuttle. Everything is always clean. But they also help us and assist us with our excursions, getting from one resort to the next. They are top tier and I absolutely adore them. So please consider them for your clients when it comes to any type of transfers. So when it comes to when you're doing your bookings, I don't know how this passes anybody, but and I'm sure it doesn't pass any of you. But so many times people just think these colors are pretty. They're beautiful. They're lovely. They're colors of the rainbow. But they're actually asking you to click on them because they're asking you to open them up because they're giving you more information. Whether it's an upgrade bonus that's made available, whether you're receiving any type of commission information, sometimes they'll have Lux information on there, instant OTA, price match, whatever the case may be, please click on them because it's giving you more information, sometimes more commission, whatever the case may be. But they are all available and made specifically for you to learn more information. Again, sometimes you'll see the red. It's earning an additional 2% bonus commission for the entire hotel portion when you upgrade room categories at select hotels in Mexico, the Caribbean, and Hawaii. I just want to kick back because I didn't mention at the time I spoke about your commission that you get when booking through FunJet or Travel Impressions. Blue Sky Tours is typically known for Hawaii. They evolved last year and added like 160 other different types of destinations in addition to Hawaii, but as well as South Pacific. For the land portion, and this is not changing, they don't plan on changing, it's intact for everybody. They are offering 15% commission, and that's not changing. So again, I know it's not part of your commission structure, but it is part of everybody's commission structure at this point. So for anybody who is looking for like the Maldives, Dubai, Australia, Hawaii, Vietnam, wherever on the South Pacific, it is a locked in 15% commission. So definitely consider them. Whoever is looking for any of those exquisite destinations, definitely keep in mind Blue Sky Tours. Waves. Let's talk about waves. I heard from a little birdie that not many people knew about Waves. Waves is for you advisors. It is your agent incentive rewards program. If at any point nobody knows that they have a Waves account, please reach out to me. All of you should be booking and earning points. These points are specifically designed so that way you guys are earning incentives, whether it is at the base where you're starting to earn Amazon gift cards, or you're earning at the end of the year a trip where you're able to purchase air or a hotel stay, whatever the case is, For your bookings, it is 5 points for every $40 booked on an ENVF. You earn 2 points for every $40 booked on lands only. They're tracked. You all have an account, whether it's active or not, is a different story. But I want to make sure that you all have active Waves accounts. So again, if you do not, please reach out to me. My email is diana.guerin, Guerin, at algvacations.com. I want to make sure that you all, at the end of this, are not just booking with us, but you're all earning your incentives. You guys have the status of an Emerald account, and I want to make sure that you're either maintaining that or you're growing that. But by booking with us, not only are Sam and Deborah earning the status of their elite status, but I want you guys to also be able to go on your adventures and earn whatever status it is that you guys want to, because truth be told, we're in the world of travel. We want to travel. So I want you guys to be able to have your Waves accounts active. We also recognize the top 1,000 wave makers. This is done at the end of the year, so we want to make sure that you're monitoring your accounts as well. Thank you, Deborah. It's a matter of me, just send me the email, let me know it's not active. I'll shoot it over to my team and they'll make sure that they'll connect with you. They'll give you your access to it, and then you can view your dashboard and you monitor it at this point. If you guys are working on a booking that is taking up a lot of your time, you also have the ability to set your own commission. Use it wisely. Again, some bookings are requiring a lot of time and attention. Just know that this is an option made available to you guys as well. You also have on the ALG Vacation side, you have the current promotions. I also want to make mention every single week, I actually just sent it out today. Typically, I send my newsletters out. It's Travel Tea with Diana. While I was out on medical leave, my colleague, she actually changed the name of my newsletter. But nonetheless, every single week, a newsletter does go out. I sent mine out, I believe, at 5 o'clock today, only because I am going on the Emerald Elite trip to Punta Cana on Wednesday. I'm leaving. So in advance, I sent it out today. But current promotions will always be on that newsletter, but you can also find it on the ALG Vacation site under promotions. You'll see the current promotions. And the digital catalogs are also under the ALGVT travelog.com. They spent countless months working on these digital marketing materials. These are phenomenal. And in these, they're probably about 80 pages long. But again, these are made accessible not only for your clients, but to you guys as well. So many of us may have traveled, but so many of us probably have not traveled. In these catalogs are not only cultural information, it is information on excursions. They have maps. They have itineraries on it. They are downloadable, and you can also send them in PDF form to your clients as well. So if anybody is looking for a specific destination that they want more information on, or you want to clip something, send it, screenshot it, whatever, you guys are looking like rock stars by providing them with this much information based on a specific territory, destination that they're looking to go to. So again, on the ALG Vacation side, that's why I keep referencing Vax is fantastic for booking. It's a booking engine. We are so much more on the ALG Vacation side to be made available for you guys to have every single resource and tool made available to you to be successful and most beneficial to your clients. So I have a goal this year, and I'm going to task all of you to help me with my goal, and that is to become ALGV Pro certified. I know it's important to ALGV. I know it's important to me. I know it's also important to Sam and Deb as well. This is a certification program, but I'm going to explain to you why it's also beneficial to all of you as well. It makes you qualifiable to be coming on our fam trips, to come to Ascend, which is our largest, it's actually the industry's largest conference in October, which, mind you, is where I blew out my shoulder and where I officially started my medical leave. But that's another story. But nonetheless, I want all of you to be able to come on these trips with me. ALGV's megafams and all these trips, it's a work hard, play hard. It's a beautiful balance. I've been gifted a lot when I started last June to be able to go on so many of these. And, we do about 4 to 6 site inspections. It's your ability to grow your portfolio and speak in real time of these destinations. I had the best time. We create these photo circles where you then get to go back to all of your colleagues and other advisors and share what you've seen, what you've witnessed. So definitely take it upon yourselves, spend the 5 hours. I did it all at once. I don't recommend it, but nonetheless, take the time. These modules are so beneficial, and it's not even for ALGV. It's beneficial for you as an advisor, just understanding the industry as a whole, from sales, destinations, groups, just understanding the industry. So take it upon yourselves. I do task everybody to definitely become certified. Once you become certified, then again, feel free, look at our FAM opportunities. Once those FAM opportunities pique your interest, sign up for it. Because once you do sign up, the lists come to me. I then have to confirm whether you're ALGV Pro certified or not. And if you are, it's an easy yes for me. Otherwise, I have to go back and say, okay, before I approve you, you have to be ALGV Pro certified. So let's just get ahead of that, if you don't mind, and away you go. So our marketing team and all of the departments, actually, they really did a stellar job in creating the Travel Advisor Month promos. And this one is in regards to our group's credits. And I don't know that any group anywhere for any provider has come out with anything so spectacular. And I don't know that they ever will. But this is with bigger groups and commission opportunities. Please take advantage of it. It's 600 group credit when booking a contracted group between 10 to 14 rooms, 900 for 15 to 25 rooms, 1,200 for 26 to 40 rooms, and 1,500 for 41 plus rooms. You earn bonus commission when you book our top resorts. This is 100 commission and 250. We have a tier 2, excuse me, I apologize for that. This is 250 group credits for 10 to 14 rooms, 500 for 15 to 25 rooms, 750 for 26 to 40 rooms, and then 1,000 group credit when you're contracting 41 plus rooms. And the plus earn bonus commission when you book our top resorts. Again, it's just commission on top of commission on top of commission. And that's really why we peaked this month, obviously, to really just make it more beneficial for all of you to earn as much money as possible. We do have seasonal savings. This is a new group at Select Hyatt Inclusive Collections. It's now through May 31st. We have different options made available for different groups as well. We have the cocktail hour for groups of 10 or more, private check-in, 20% discount groups on spa services or products for 10%, group coordinator for groups of 10 or more rooms, special welcome amenity for the group leader. Now, I want to pause for a second, and I just want to speak about our group's departments as a whole. They are exceptional. I specifically work with Amy Parrish. She is my go-to. She is like the group's guru. And I spoke to Deborah recently about this. She is somebody who, if there are any of you who want a one-on-one, if we want to design a implementation training for Just Adventures as a whole to go over groups, she's my go-to. On our ALG Vacations site under calendars, she hosts these coffee talks weekly, And we also have webinars that have already been pre-recorded on groups as well. However, I want to extend to anybody one-on-ones or to collectively host a group training for Just Adventures because I think that we just do things differently. I think our groups department is phenomenal. You guys would be able to do things on a higher level where we would be able to really advance and just mainstream things in a different capacity for all of you. So I want to just leverage potentially another training, either individually, separately, if you're looking to kind of like find your niche when it comes to groups, learn a little bit more about it. You're not yet sure if you want to take that dive into groups. Let's talk about it. Let's have that conversation. I'm always available. Actually, in my signature, I do have book time with me, and I'm always open for strategic conversations as well. So I'm always accessible. And this one is the Great Getaway Savings Event where you save up to $950. It's a 700 instant savings on top hotels in Mexico, 250 promo codes, and it's up to 1,500 in group credit and best price guarantee and group quote promise. It's a double elite production, up to 6% bonus commission, and $100 on premier air credit and more. And again, the booking is from now until, May 28th, and the travel window is from May 1st to March 31st of 27. And what you guys have earned being an Emerald account is a promo code, an elite promo code, which is going to kick off on June 1st. This is giving you guys up to $75 on vacations from 1,500 to just right below 3,000. $100 on vacations from 3,000 to just about 5,000, and 150 on vacations from 5,000 up. This is only designed for our elite accounts. You actually get two. This one's kicking off for June 1st to the 15th, and then we'll revisit the second one to be used during, I believe we said fall, correct? Deborah? I believe so. I think it's going to be used around like the kickoff to school
Yes.
or something. This cannot be used on groups though, and it has to be used at the time of the booking. If you should run into an issue where you forgot to use the code, please email me immediately. I don't want to say they won't accept it, but you have to let me know like within minutes, like, oh my God, I forgot to use the code. Can you please see if they can use it? Please let me know immediately, but try really hard to remember that during this window, the code has to be piped in as it shows here at the time that you click that it's booked. And that is it. So if anybody has any questions, you could unmute yourself and let me know if there's any questions or any issues that are outstanding or any assistance that you guys might need in anything.
I just want to piggyback on that promotion code, just to
Sure.
let the agents know that I will be posting that tomorrow in our interoffice school, so that you guys can see it and then have the promo code when you are booking. So thank you for that, Diana.
Of course. My pleasure.
Okay, anybody have any questions? Mel, I see that you're unmuted.
Yes. Hi, Diana. Hi, Deb.
Hi, Melody.
So I took the ALG certification. Is that
Okay.
something you do every year?
No, once you're certified, you're certified. We do have another tier that was just implemented. It's called ALGV Active. So it's like the next tier that you would need to take. But once you are ALGV Pro certified, you're certified. It's not that it'll ever expire. But our education team, they did create an ALGV Active, and it's like maybe 5 modules and it's just like a little bit more advanced. So if you want to go ahead and complete that one, I will expect a little bit down the line for everybody to kind of like go into that. That also, where can I go for the certification? I'll answer that in 1 second, Brittany. But that would be the next certification that you can complete. But again, once you are ALGV Pro certified, you are certified. In regards to where you go, it's under training. So when you go into algvacations.com, you'll pull down the tab for trainings, and then you'll see ALGV Pro. And that would be the tab that you go down, and then it'll show you the module screen for ALGV Pro certification, and you'll just click Start Course.
Thank you.
Of course.
Does anybody else have any questions or anything they want to bring up to Diana? I am so thankful that she's in front of us tonight. Because I know, like she said, she has been out for a little bit. But I did want you guys to get to know her, and lean on her when you need something.
Please do.
Or if you have any questions, if Sam or myself cannot answer them, we might suggest you contact Diana, to get that question answered. So
And AEG
definitely.
wants to be a true partner. I mean, that's why we're here. That's why, they hire certain BDMs to really like step into play because, we understand that like, Sam and Deborah really are busy, really focusing on, strengthening their business. So, when it comes to certain things, like that's why we're in place, for them. We're their partners. We're your partners. So it's okay to lean on us. I know a lot of people don't like to bother the BDMs, but truth be told, I like to be bothered. It makes me feel like I'm being valued. So, if there are issues or even simple questions, then, that's why I'm here. I like to be accessible.
Exactly. And she did also mention, Brittany says, don't tempt me with a good time, saving your email.
Truth be told, I don't come from the world of travel. I come from the world of nonprofit, and relationships are actually something I actually enjoy having. So I tempted you, Brittany. I expect to hear from you.
And you did hear Diana mention the Waves agents points. I know last week we had the webinar about the rewards programs. Waves agents is free money for you guys. If you are booking in Vax using an ALG company, whether it's Travel Impressions, FunJet, you are
Anything. Yeah.
automatically earning Waves points. But you have to make sure that your account is active. And to do
Correct.
that, please contact Diana. If you go into Waves Agents and you don't know how to get in, please contact Diana. She will get you set up and get you to start earning those points. And again, those points build up, every month, every year. I know a lot of people cash them out right before the holidays and use them as holiday
Correct.
gifts or something. But like she said, you can also use those points to, pay for a vacation or, a flight or something on an ALG booking. So please, if you haven't signed up for ALG, for the Waves agents, and you don't know if you are signed up, please, contact Diana, and she'll let you know if you're set up. And if not, she will get you set up.
Absolutely.
Brittany. So true. It's a pleasant surprise at the end of the year. Yeah, because you don't
Absolutely.
have to log your bookings. Your bookings are already getting logged automatically, where a lot of the other rewards programs for other suppliers, you have to go in and physically type in all your information. These points are already there and they're accumulating. You don't have to do anything extra. So it is found money left on the table and a pleasant surprise at the end of the year. Absolutely. Caroline, is booking bulk air better than published air?
I, I, I don't know how to answer that. I'll have to circle back with you, but I think bulk air is probably the better option.
Yes, bulk air usually is the better option. Oh, Sam, did you want to answer that? Go ahead.
Nope, you were answering it. Like you read my mind, but go ahead.
Because airlines buy seats in bulk, and then they usually get them for a cheaper price.
Discounted. Yeah, discounted
Yes.
price.
So they're able to pass that savings on to you. But I will say, if you are booking a bulk air and you need to change the air, I just happened last month, if you need to change the flight, you can only change it to another bulk air flight. It has to be
It has to,
apples
yeah,
to
correct.
apples.
It has to be apples. Correct.
Correct. Otherwise, you can't change the flight. And sometimes it's not possible, which happened to me last month, but that's a whole nother story. But yes, so just be careful when you are booking. Make sure that you know the limitations if you do have to change that air. Eileen, for United Vacations, does the client need to be a United FF member or just anyone can book?
For United, including
Like,
United.
do they need a frequent flyer number, like to be a United member, or can you just book it for anybody?
You could book it for anybody.
Oh, well,
Yeah, they don't have to be a United member. If they are, bonus points, because I believe they could put their United frequent flyer number in. But yeah, you can book just like you can book anybody in a fun jet or travel impressions, you can book anybody in United.
okay. I don't know why I thought like they had to be, I don't know. Yeah.
No.
And just because you mentioned apples to apples, I just want to bring up price matching as well. We do have a price match program also, and it literally needs to be apples to apples. So if you do get a price from, let's just say, Hotel Direct, Expedia, whatever the case may be, it literally needs to be a match across the board, every category, hotel, whatever the case may be, air, that needs to be submitted with a screenshot, and that's the only way we could match it with our departments. And for any kind of requests that do get submitted in, please loop me in. It's always good to CC me on these requests because, again, I just need to make sure that everything is aligned. And it's always good to have your BDM kind of like in the loop and again advocating should anything kind of not go the right way. So always loop me in.
Diana, it's Caroline. I have a quick question regarding the price match. So in
Sure.
I did it once in the past, but I can't remember if I did it correctly. I think I did it incorrectly and then had to redo it to submit the screenshot. But my question is, do we have to first make the reservation and then
You
they
do have
apply?
to book, but there does not have to be any money on the booking, but there does need to be a booking, correct?
Okay, okay, perfect. Thank you.
Of course.
Oh, one last question about that. So do they all offer the price match?
No, no, we have to make sure that it's part of the OTA price match. But yes, that's a good question and a good point.
So when you say we have to make sure it's part of the OTA, when would we see that icon if we were booking on FunJet or Travel
Yes,
Impressions? And we
yes.
have to specifically see that they would price match.
That is correct. Otherwise, sometimes it's, and I have seen some push through. So I mean, you could shoot your shots. I never say don't shoot your shots. Some will say that they sometimes they could push it through. Some will say that they can only give you like a 10% commission on it. I say shoot your shot. Let's see where it goes sometimes. But there are it's and to be honest with you, sometimes I just push it up to like the leaders, the manager team to see what they could do or what they say. Honestly, 9 times out of 10, it depends on who I get on the other side of the escalation as far as like what answer we're going to get. But most of the time it does need to be apples to apples. It does need to have a booking. It does need to have a screenshot. They'll say it needs to be part of the OTA price match list. But there are other times where I've seen it where, it does kind of squeeze through. So I always say, shoot your shot. Let's see where it goes. It doesn't hurt.
Thank you.
And that's also another great reason to include Diana in these things because, like she said, it depends on who you get on the other side. So if you're trying to do it yourself, you may get a newer agent on the other side or somebody who doesn't know the policy. So it's always a great idea to loop Diana in. That way she can be your advocate on your
And
side.
sometimes us as BDMs, we have like stronger relationships with some people on the management team. So we just like, I don't know, like sometimes we just like to bypass. So, it depends. It's just the truth at this point. So,
Right.
I just like to say, keep me in the loop. I also like to see like sometimes conversations go sideways and, that's why we need, my first alliance is my territory. That's just like, I will always say this till I'm blue in the face. My alliance is New York and New Jersey. So, I just want to make sure that I'm doing best for the territory and all of you. And that's why I say, keep me in the loop.
Right. And this is another reason why Samantha and I both stress these relationships with your BDMs or with your representatives, even if you're not in New York. If there's a rep, not necessarily for ALG, but if there's a rep in your area for another supplier, make these relationships because now we have this relationship with Diana that God forbid something goes south, we can always reach out and have an extra hand to try to help us get what we need.
Absolutely.
Does anybody have any other questions or anything that they want to bring up to Diana? Last call. Sam, did you want to say anything?
Nope, you guys have it covered. Um, yeah.
Okay, if nobody else has any questions, I did put Diana's contact information, her email address in the chat, but it's also going to be in school. I'll put her contact information. I will also post the promo code. And then this, of course, will be posted tomorrow in school in case you missed the beginning of it or if you just want to go back and review it. Diana, thank you so much. Welcome back. We are so glad to
My
have you.
pleasure.
And we
Thank
look
you. Thank
forward
you
to
all.
working with you and look forward to have the agents working with you as well.
It's my pleasure. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you, Diana.
Thank you
It's
so
my
much.
pleasure.
Thank
And I'll
you.
speak to
Have a
you all
great
soon.
night, everyone. We'll talk
Thank
soon.
you. Enjoy
Thank
the
Thank
evening.
you.
you.
Bye, everybody.
Good night.